So the Drive-By Truckers Decoration Day, the definitive Decoration Day, has just arrived. It's open. You can see I already took the main record out and played the first side. What a record. First I'll get into, I posted that I have a sort of a unique relationship with the Drive-By Truckers, and let me just get that out of the way first. I've seen the Drive-By Truckers a few times live. Saw them, there's a famous Drive-By Truckers Slobberbone show at Brownies. I think it was in 2002. Just a lot went down that night. I was there. My father was actually there as well. I think Cooley got on stage nude, or partially nude. And I just remember reading interviews that it was a wild night. It was a wild night for me, my father, and my friends, but probably not nearly as whatever was going on with those two bands. Speaking of which, I think I mentioned that I will be interviewing Brent Best from Slobberbone. He will be my first interview on this channel. That'll be in December. Got a few others lined up. Maybe do one a month. I'm trying to think of some unique ways to do it. So we'll be sharing that in a couple weeks. Interview hasn't happened yet. But the unique relationship, so first I said I saw them with Slobberbone, and then I saw them in LA with my friend Brenda, maybe in 2005 or 6. They were on a double bill with Sunville. I think they were alternating who was headlining. Was it the House of Blues? Is there a House of Blues in LA? Or was there a House of Blues in LA? Feels like that's where it was. But now to the unique relationship. Decoration Day came out in 2003. Do I have that right? Yeah. And I think it's one of the best albums of the last 25 years. Now, why my relationship with them is so unique is because I don't really know any of their other albums. I own some. I've heard The Dirty South. I've heard, let's see, Southern Rock Opera, which I guess is known as their classic. And I've gotten into some of them, and I own a recent one, American Band. And there's so many records. But for some reason, I just stuck with the one record. It's the only one that I listen to regularly. I listen to it all the time. And I'm hoping I'm going to get a ton of comments like, oh my God, you haven't listened to English Oceans or Brighter Than Creation's Dark or Pizza Deliverance. Give me some recommendations. But this record, it's one of the only bands I could think of where it's really one album that I'm tied to and I love. There's a Patterson Hood record, solo record that came out a few years ago that I really like. Can't remember the name of that one, but I just put on the first side of this. Side one, The Deeper In, Sinkhole, Hell No I Ain't Happy, and Marry Me. And man, it's like Exile on Main Street, but I'm not gonna say better. It's got that kind of punch, and I'm opening the rest of it for the first time. I've heard great things. Jason Isbell did a funny video where he said something like, I hope this is the definitive Decoration Day, because that's what we're calling it. That's not what he said, something like that. I don't know, it's funny. Jason Isbell, as is well documented, left the Drive-By Truckers, or was pushed out of the Drive-By Truckers in 2007. He's obviously gone on to have a phenomenal solo career that really kickstarted 6 years later with 2013 Southeastern, and with his phenomenal band, the 400 Unit. But he's all over this record, and I am looking right now at the packaging, and it is gorgeous. This booklet that comes with the record. That's how it opens up. Just really good quality. Awesome pictures. I wonder if there's going to be any reference to the Brownies show in here. I think it happened before this record came out. man, these photos. Look at Isbell there. Oh yeah. That's some Southern rock right there. I'm gonna read through this tonight. Today. I got a dinner I gotta go to in Palo Alto later. I'm trying to see who wrote this. Who wrote the insert? What does it not say at the end? Does it say at the beginning? Yes. Stephen Dusner. I'm not pronouncing that right. I think he's a Rolling Stone writer for Rolling Stone, probably amongst other publications. But this is just gorgeous. Scott Danbaum's on this record. He's played with Slobberbone, and he plays Alejandro Escovedo. I don't know where I'm going with this, other than I cannot wait to go through all this. I mean, just awesome photos. And does anybody else, when it's a band that you sort of know, or do you go through the thank yous? I used to do that all the time. I've been in a few thank yous. Who cares? Just want to see if there's some names that stick. REM, Centromatic, no surprise. Slobberbone, Scott McCoy. This is great. Uncle Josh. I don't know who Uncle Josh is, but I'm sure he's a good dude. Peter Buck from REM. The Dexatines. I think I saw them once. It sounds familiar. Just a lot of folks. Look at that photo. Yeah. Look at Isbell. And like the photos are just in like glossy, just really well presented. And then there's this, which is this live show, which I listened to about half of this morning just on Apple Music, and it sounded really good. I think it's mostly stripped down. Let me see, we recorded the basic tracks for Decoration Day in May, early June 2002 in Athens. In June, it was nominated, we all dressed up in vintage suits and performed several songs at the beautiful Morton Theater in downtown. We decided that it would be fun to go play an acoustic. Yeah, it was all acoustic. It looks like Patterson Hood didn't even know that this tape existed. He says here, I didn't even know until recently that there was an existing tape of the show. This is a beautiful document of our band at a very crucial and joyous moment in time. I'm so happy that it exists, and we're thrilled to present it to you as part of our Decoration Day celebration. Oh, what a night. Patterson Hood, May 2025. So I'm really excited to listen to this on vinyl. But I guess this is a short video. Decoration Day, I mean the song Decoration Day. I think that's an Isbell song. Outfit, a lot of people think that that's Isbell's best song. Oh, Cover Me Up would probably be there now. But Do It Yourself, God, it's so wrong. I don't know why I'm having this reaction. It's just, this is a record that just, it hits you. And it's like a driving record or a party record or sitting at home on a Thursday afternoon having your afternoon cup of coffee. And listening to the Drive-By Truckers. I think that's all I've got. Heathens, My Sweet Annette, what a great song. So I paused before I bought this, and then I thought, you know what? I love this band. Patterson Hood, seen so many interviews. I think I'm going to approach him, see if he want to do an interview. Would 2,700 subscribers be enough to get Patterson Hood? I don't know why I just said that. I'm sure he'd do it if I had 10 subscribers. I don't know why I said that. Then that, you know where I'm going with this. What I'm trying to say is Patterson Hood is such an interesting, decent, thoughtful and honest guy. I've seen so many interviews with him where he just talks about Larry Brown and he just, you know, even with the parting of Isbell, it didn't seem like there was any bad blood. I think it was just Isbell they needed him to get, or he needed to get sober for his own health. I don't know. The coffee is now it's starting to kick in. I just, one night I was like, I have to support this release and this band, so I bought it from the New West site, or was it New West? It used to be on New West, or maybe from the Drive By Truckers site. But as I said, it arrived today in a box. It was in perfect condition. And this is just, it's a rock and roll record. I'm going to listen to the whole thing right now. Thank you to Patterson Hood and the entire band for putting this together for their fans. We love it. Definitive Decoration Day. Drive By Truckers. Nothing more to say other than I'm going to spin side 2 and then 3 and then 4. Hope y'all have a good weekend. I might check in over the weekend. I just started working on my best of 2020. We're in November 20th. And I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea what's going to be number 1. I don't know what's going to be top 5. Probably got about 30 records that are in the mix. A lot of records this year. And some that I'm still getting to know. So that will probably be, I usually do it. I probably did it last year before this date. But I'm thinking now that I'll do it in early December, sometime after the Thanksgiving break. Drive By Truckers Decoration Day. What a record.